So I'm about to change spark plugs on this Toyota Forerunner, and I'll carry you guys along on how to do it. So these are a tool I'll be using, including these power tools, to make things fast. And these are my 6 original spark plugs that should last minimum of 30,000 miles. And first things you have to do, first you take out this engine cover, like so, set it aside. Then I'll be taking out all this induction system. So I've taken my air filter, my air system, my air intakes out, and what I have is, these are the coils, and I have my EGR in the way on this bank one here, and the EGR is also sitting on the coil number 2 here on bank 2. So I need to take out this EGR. I need to get this EGR system out of the way so I can have access to the plugs. So I'm almost done taking out this EGR. This will be the last thing I'll be taking out to actually get this EGR out of the way. So as you can see, it's out of the way. This is the EGR. Not all cars have it, but this way now I have access to all my plugs here. So finally I'll be taking out the plugs here, and the ones here, the one here. So you can see here that I've taken out all these components. I've taken out the plugs and the coils, taken out all the coils here on bank 1. This is the EGR on this bank, and this is the EGR on the other bank. This is all the coils on the plug. But fortunately for me, I've seen my customers complain here. I've seen what he's complaining about. This car consistently keeps having cylinder 4 misfire. So what I observe is, you can see all this coil here. All this coil on this side are all OEM original coils. You can see them. Yeah, this is it zooming in. This is the first coil here. You can see these numbers here. This is the other one here. You can see these numbers here. You can see this third one here. You can see these numbers here. While on this side here, you can see this one here has this number, parts number. See this one here. While this one here, the number is missing. And this is the coil on cylinder number 4. So what I noticed is, I think whenever this coil gets hot, it fails on my client. And you can see this crack on this place here. This is a very powerful engine, powerful 1GR engine. So I don't think this coil actually works. You can see this crack here. So I'm going to put a call through to my client to see if she's interested in actually changing that coil, not just the plug. She has already gotten the plugs, so we are going to be replacing them. Definitely going to be replacing them. But then all these plugs are original plugs. They've never been replaced. But I don't know. She claimed that she had replaced them. But these plugs are still the original plugs, judging from what I'm seeing here. So here now we're going to be replacing the plugs. We're going to be replacing the plugs and call through to replace this coil. I've discussed with my client now, and we've ordered for another coil, and this is a used coil that I got. You can see it has the original crest in there on it. This one doesn't have it, and it's even way better than this one. Is way better than the other one there that fails under heat. So I'll put in everything back to the reverse order, install the plugs, install the coils in the reverse order, and I believe my customer is going to be having a good car. I'm no longer experiencing the plugs or coil failing on her. The car is totally done. Now we're about to start the car. So start the car. See if there on the cylinder, if there's any misfire on the dashboard. This guy was bent. There's no misfire. There is a misfire. The check engine light should be blinking. It's not blinking. So the thing that was making noise before, there was a particular pipe there that got bent, so I've corrected this pipe here.